three businesses get almost all the clicks in local search. If you're not one of them, you're losing money every day. I'm going to give you some quick wins today to get you in the top three. If Google doesn't know what you do and where you do it, you're invisible in the map pack. Today, I'm going to show you how to find the right Google Business Profile category, then make your title tags, your meta description, your headers match it. So Google has no doubt that you belong in the top three. So I've gone to what's called GS Location Changer. I put in Charlotte, North Carolina. And since I have a lot of acupuncture clients, I put in acupuncture, but this could be any business. It could be roofer, bathroom remodel, whatever, but you'll get the drift. So you type in acupuncture into Google, and this is the map pack right here. This is where you want to be. One of these three businesses right here. So then what you can do is look at here and see their main Google business category, usually right after their Google reviews. Acupuncturist and acupuncture clinic. Google's an open book test. Google will show you what you need to do. You shouldn't believe what Google says necessarily, but you should believe what Google shows you, because Google shows you what you need to do to get in the map pack. So this little thing right here, because this is where all the calls go. Probably 75 to 80% of all calls that people go do in Google searches come to these three businesses here. 10% probably go to the pay-per-click for Google, and another 10% for what's called organic down here. But most of it goes to these three businesses right here. You notice is right below, your business is probably in more places. But let me tell you how that goes. If you're in the more places category, that means you're not getting clicks. That's just the reality. So let's scroll down. We'll get one that's not too far off. Let's see here. Deep Roots Natural Medicine. They're pretty close. So let's give them a look-see, okay? So here's their website. Here's a Google Business Profile. Let's go ahead and hit it here. Good. So they have 61 reviews, 4.9 rating. Not terrible. All right, so they're doing some good things right. They have acupuncture clinic as their main Google business category. Great. That's the right category for them. Okay, good for them. So I'm going to open up their website. Now we're going to see what's happening here. So then we come to their website here. Let's go ahead and click on it. This is their website. Now, there's nothing wrong with this website here as far as looks goes. You know, you're going to say, oh, it looks a little older or whatever. But I'm telling you right now, websites that look 10 years older usually pull better, usually get more clicks than websites that look brand new. So I have no problem with the way the website looks. But the issues here with this website, we're going to go through it. We're going to find out whether the meta tags are correct or not. So this is called their title tag. And it says, Home 2024 Deep Roots Natural Medicine. This is a waste of space because Google already knows the name of your business, and calling it Home 2024 is not helpful. So instead, what this needs to say is what you do and where you do it. So this should say one of two things: acupuncture clinic, Charlotte, North Carolina. Then you can put whatever you want to have for that, natural healing or pain-free, whatever you want to put. Or it should say Charlotte, North Carolina Acupuncture Clinic. That's what needs to go here in the title tag. Again, I'm just trying to tell you what you need to do in order to get on page one of Google. So then I'm going to come over here and use one of my extensions, and it's SEO Pro extension here. And this is going to show you the title tag here. That's what we just looked at. They have no meta description. So this doesn't necessarily get you on the first page of Google, but you should have a meta description, and your meta description should be something that makes people want to click on, because that's what they see when they see you on the Google. It's not directly related to your map pack, but you should always have a Google description. My suggestion, your Google description should say three things: what you do, where you do it, and then what your unique selling proposition is, and a call to action. Okay? And I go, the headings. So I see here, this is their headings. First of all, it should always have an H1. I don't see any H1 here. That's a big problem. That's what Google's looking at, H1. See, having the first title tag for H2 must be up here. Another one being H2. I bet you there's another number down below here somewhere. And then finally, a natural approach to integrated medicine. This right here is their H3, apparently, but that's a waste. This should be their H1. And their H1 should be about the same thing that the title tag is about: what you do and where you do it. Now, you can mix this up a little bit. You say top Charlotte, North Carolina Acupuncture Clinic, but it should have Charlotte, NC, or Charlotte, North Carolina, and it should have Acupuncture Clinic in this title tag. Right? This should be an H1 right here. That's what it really needs to be. 50 to 60% of your title tags, these are the title tags here, Again, I'm not cutting this down at all. This is great, okay? But what they should be about is what you do and where you do it. So acupuncture is all right, but they should be 50%, 60% should be about acupuncture clinic. That's your main Google business category, and or Charlotte, North Carolina. That's what this needs to be about. So I'm going to give you a little bit extra credit here. It's not just the home page. So this one has services. Let's go to microneedling here. Just an example, okay? So when we come up here, microneedling, good. They have microneedling in the title tag. That's great. The problem is they have microneedling, but they don't say Charlotte, North Carolina, because you want to be ranking for that. So that's fun and exciting. Let's just go over here. Put in microneedling near me. Boom, I hit it. And then it comes up over here. Look at this. See, 401 aesthetics, plumped. They're not coming up. Now, these have a lot of reviews compared to what she has. So she needs to get more reviews. We help people do that. That's what she needs. Okay, was this website. The point being is if she had microneedling here and coming over here to her headings, see, she has microneedling, but she needs to have an H1. There's no H1 again. And, don't laugh at this. I see websites all the time that make these mistakes. I'm not picking on yours. This is what you need to have. I like this. What is microneedling? I like all that stuff. We're going to look at this in a second. And that should be the questions, the FAQs, and in your schema. We'll look at that in a half a second. But this should be microneedling in Charlotte, North Carolina, or best microneedling, Charlotte, North Carolina, or best Charlotte, North Carolina microneedling. It needs to be at least 50 or 60% of these need to be Charlotte and or microneedling or both. She has a lot of microneedling. She needs more Charlotte. That's what it's going to need. For fun and excitement, let's look at another one of the services real quick. It says light therapy. I bet you that's red light therapy. Yep, it is red light therapy. I represent acupuncturist, but that's okay. So up here, so she should have title tag, red light therapy, Charlotte, North Carolina, or Charlotte, North Carolina, red light therapy. That's what should be here. She has red light therapy there. Let's see if that's her H1. I doubt it because that's not what she's been doing so far. I come over here. Yeah, she has no H1s. She has H3 is red light therapy. That should be her H1. So it should say Charlotte, North Carolina, or Charlotte NC red light therapy, or best red light therapy, Charlotte, North Carolina, whatever. There should be a variation thereof. And she should have Charlotte, North Carolina all over these rest of these headers. What she does. That's what she should be having. To her credit, real quick, I'll show you. She does have schema. She has breadcrumbs. She has web page. So she does have some schema here. Is it perfect schema? No. Is it fantastic schema? No, but it's okay schema. Okay. So she has description. She has organization. And she has schema. And so not bad. Okay. So we'll give her credit for all that. So these are some quick wins that you could do. All you got to do is go in, get your right Google business category, and then you go up into your meta tags, your title tag, your headers, and basically change them and what you do and where you do it. This, I think, would be enough to get her on the map pack. Just these quick wins. You could do these very, very quickly. Yeah, so I'm going to go over here, open image and new over here, and just see it's a WordPress. It's a WordPress website. So this would take minutes to do these changes. I mean, you could go through and change this entire website with all her pages, what you do and where you do it, title tags, headers. Would not take long at all. I think this would be enough to put her over the top. Hey, so this is Billy D here. Hope this is helpful. I'm trying to give you guys some quick wins to try to get on that map pack. So hey, thanks so much for watching.